they had us the first half. I'm not going to lie.
Oh, could be Wayne!
I think I got my swagger back. Oh!
I love it, baby!
Them orange britches. Something about them orange britches.
Tennessee wins! By Tennessee, Jawan Jennings. Jennings makes the catch.
Ball hit high in the air into right field. Going back is Sayre. And Tennessee can say hello, win column. A grand slam in the bottom of the ninth. You can't draw it up any better.
We just won a basketball game, and we're very happy right now. It's McGrath for the win. He got it. If you don't like college football and you watch this one, I'm not sure what your problem is.
Reddit did to do, and welcome into More Important Issues. It is Thursday, August 13th. It's good to be back with you guys. I'm going to be honest. We're kind of in that weird spot. We're going to talk about fall camp like anything we say matters. Probably find out tomorrow. The guy we tag as the breakout star is probably injured because that's how this stuff goes. But it's fun to talk about regardless. There's been some fun stuff in the news cycle we'll discuss. I was going to mention something else that's already escaped me. Oh, I was giggling because I say most of the time I don't watch the intro because I've seen it 1,000 times. But I was laughing at that picture of us trading shirts at the 50-yard line. And some guy commented, he's like, who wears white to an orange out? And I got to just send him, in my opinion, and I know I'm biased, by far the greatest all-orange outfit in that stadium that night. And the guy was just like, oh, okay. And I'm like, no, you look like a moron. You need to apologize.
When was this?
The Alabama game when I wore the orange jumpsuit.
Oh, he did
like,
it that night?
Well, he tweeted when you tweeted the picture out because I was wearing a white T-shirt underneath it.
Oh, okay.
They're like, who wears a white shirt? I was like, I was wearing the most orange. I was in orange.
Also, who gives a shit? We were on the field.
That too. It's a good point.
And at that point, you didn't have no shirt on.
And I'm sorry. Listen, I was gonna wear all orange because I have an awesome orange jumpsuit. I'm gonna wear it hopefully at least once this year, maybe more. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm not gonna, like some Tennessee fans with the orange, go tacky. I'm not gonna go tacky with my outfit. Like I wasn't gonna wear orange shoes and an orange hat with that outfit. That's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
I was in an orange jumpsuit from the 90s.
What did you say when you picked me up that morning?
Danny White tells me to wear orange. I'm gonna wear orange or something like that.
It was
like,
like,
we still love Danny.
It was something like, I'm gonna be oranged out.
I'm gonna be oranged out. That's what it is. That's what it is. Yeah. Yeah. No, I still love Danny White. Danny, I'll see you Monday. I'll bring the donuts this week for saying that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, perfect. All right, before we get into the show, I do want to mention our good friend Jennifer Morris, the best realtor in the business. If you need some help with the home buying experience, please reach out to her today at 865-257-7897. Just a great person, and really knows the area, really knows the landscape of college football. No, I'm just kidding. She does. She does. Yeah, she does know the landscape of college football.
Speaking of someone who knows what's going on in camp, she was at practice the other day.
Yeah.
That's who knows what's going on in camp.
She's basically one of our insiders. That's where we get all of our stuff from. So
a lot more insider than Ross Kivett, I'll tell you that.
But yeah, we really appreciate her sponsoring the show. So go reach out to her today. She's with Keller Williams of Greater Knoxville. That's Jennifer Morris. You can reach her at 865-257-7897. I think I said that already, but do it.
Tell her we sent you. Well, fill it out first. If she might not. Don't tell her Trey sent you. How about that?
Yeah. Yeah, please don't. All right. Where are we starting here? Do we want to start with Tennessee or do we want to start with Jaden Daniels?
I think we need to pay our respects. I think we need to pay our respects.
Okay.
I think Tennessee needs to go out of their own way and retire the number 5. Like, I think everyone in college football needs to stop wearing that.
We have actually retired the number 5 in basketball, so we're good. We're covered.
Where do you guys think this comes from? It's definitely his mom, right?
I don't know enough about the situation.
Hold on. Like, okay, it's one thing to like the Nico thing. You're in college. You're probably not making all your decisions. This guy's in the NFL. He's a professional athlete. Why is it? I don't know. I think a lot of it has to do with him. I think it's kind of like trying to find the glass half full, trying to blame his mom. I don't know. It just
Wait, is he blaming his mom?
He's not.
Oh,
But
okay.
everybody else is blaming his mom for it. And they're like, yeah, don't hate on Jaden Daniels. This is a Jaden Daniels and LSU bicker. I don't care who's involved. Jaden Daniels is the main culprit here.
Yeah, I feel like let's say it is his mom, Trey, because that seems to be the person all this is tied to. I feel like he still has to sign off on it. No? I mean, you don't just let your lawyers write that letter without signing off.
Here's the thing. So I don't know if anyone has watched, if you guys have watched the Netflix quarterback show yet this year. It's pretty good. Even my wife loves it. It's one of her favorite shows each year.
She's a football guy. Of course she loves it.
She's a football guy. But it's very apparent how over the top, I think that's the best way to say it, his mom is. Like, she is his agent. She is all hands on deck when it comes to she's an attorney.
I was going to say, I thought she was an attorney. Okay. Was she a successful attorney outside of him?
I do not know. I don't want to speak ill on her because it sounds like she's got some guns coming. But it's just, here's my opinion, my honest opinion. I don't think anyone's number in college needs to be retired unless you like physically like die on the football field. Like something like that, or you die in a car crash, or like I just think college sports, there is too many people. How many people on a roster? 120 on a football roster?
105 now.
Yeah, 105. And there's only 99 numbers you can choose from. Well, I guess 100 if you count 0. But someone's gonna have to work a couple numbers to say like there's.
Yeah, okay, you're right. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, there's too many numbers, too many people for the amount of numbers you have. Like, I just don't think college, we need to be retiring numbers. Maybe that's a hot take, but
I would let's
disagree with that.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's like Joe Burrow. This is what the comparison is today: Joe Burrow and Jaden Daniels. Joe Burrow won the Heisman, won a national championship. They went 14-0, probably one of the best teams in college football ever. I don't have a problem with that. Now, a guy who won a Heisman, cool, that's great. He went 19-7 as a starter at LSU.
Yeah, I mean, he won the Heisman because it was a weak Heisman class, for being honest.
Yeah.
I mean, Billy Cannon won a Heisman at LSU. He was on a national championship winning team, but it wasn't his Heisman winning season. But no one has worn his number yet. Here's what I really think that's happened. I think he was promised the number. I think that's just BS. I think he just wants the number. Like,
no, it was promised by Brian Kelly, who then also went and promised that to another player, and then just to get him on campus.
Dude, I mean,
that dude sucks. Like, it just this story verifies how much Brian Kelly sucks. I think that's what nobody's taken from it.
It's also hilarious when a 5-star athlete is like, hey, this is what I want. And Brian Kelly, probably without hesitation, was like, you got it, man. I mean, he folded that easy to try to get a recruit on campus.
Yeah. I mean, I'm shocked he walked it back at all when the guy got to campus. I'm shocked he stood on that.
Mm-hmm.
But I agree, Trey. Like, it's not logistically possible to retire numbers because I know college football is going to fold in the next 5 years, and the University of Tennessee won't even field a team. But let's say it lasts another 100 years. Eventually, all the numbers are going to be retired. I mean, if you keep doing the criteria, or you just say, "Oh, you're not worthy of it," you retire jerseys, not numbers, which is the new thing that people are doing.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it is hard to like, how do you retroactively go back and unretire numbers? I don't know, because it's not the right, it's hard to do, especially when someone's passed away, because their family probably cares more than they do about that. And so then you're telling families, well, and they're not going to listen to the reason behind it. It's like, hey, we kind of need this number to field a team.
Didn't Colorado retired?
Well, that's one of the greatest quarterbacks to ever play at Colorado. Okay. So yeah, it is, I don't know. It's all, and listen, I would be more on Jaden Daniels' side if he had grown up an LSU fan, went to LSU, and then they were screwing him. Dude, you're a mercenary. They paid you. Get over it. Like
he wasn't. He was a transfer quarterback. Like at LSU, I think LSU should really lean into this and be like, take all the pictures off of him across the building anytime.
They should pretend he doesn't exist.
Exactly. Yeah, because
if he wants the Heisman back, no, you can't have it back. But we're not displaying it either.
Here's the thing: Jaden Daniels needs LSU more than LSU needs Jaden Daniels. The brand of LSU is going to continue to go on with or without Jaden Daniels. Like it does not matter.
He doesn't win the Heisman if he isn't wearing an LSU.
Absolutely, Landon.
I hate to say this. I hate it, and this is going to come into play later on in this episode. I need a Lane Kiffin petty tweet like I need air to breathe.
Yep.
So bad. Let him out.
Let him tweet it from the
whatever
dog
your name is now, because they fired 8 guys. Let him out. Let him out of the doghouse. Let him and Juice loose, baby.
I think you let him petty tweet it from the dog account.
No, I won't Lane Kiffin. I mean, that'd be great. Let them both. You know what? Let them like back and forth quote tweet things. Like let them in on it. It's all crazy.
It comes from Knox Kiffin. That's who puts it out.
Don't they have like a bet going for social media use or something? He uses his phone.
You believe that?
No, I don't believe it at all. I mean, whatever. Who cares? I don't know. It's so weird. I've been trying to get my number 6 retired at Southwell Soccer, and my brother's a head coach, and I can't even get that done. Who does Jaden Daniels think he is?
If anything, I think teams need to do like kind of what the Yankees do. They have like a ring of honor, I think that's the way you go with things.
Well, that's what NFL teams do too, right? They don't retire numbers.
Yeah. Or maybe it's the NFL that has it, because Yankees, I think, is the opposite, where they have like every
LSU has a thing where they give their like best player that certain number.
I think it's 4.
I think it's just for number 7. It's their best DB.
Yeah.
7. Okay.
I thought there's an 18.
Oh, it might be 18. Why do I thought it was?
There
7,
is a. Because I thought there is.
Patrick Peterson wore it. Tyrann Mathieu wore it, and someone else more recently wore it.
Leonard Fournette.
He's on offense, but I thought their best DB wore 7.
I think 18's one, because I think it's. Is it just their best defensive player? Maybe. I don't know, because I think Chason wore 18.
Here we go. So it's number 7 jersey, a symbolic badge of honor traditionally awarded to the team's most elite playmakers, carrying the cost of around $130 on Nike if you want it. But some players have worn it is Patrick Peterson, Tyrann Mathieu, Leonard Fournette, DJ Chark, Jamar Chase, Grant Delpit, Derek Stingley. This says Will Campbell. Will Campbell did not wear 7, did he? Maybe he wore a 7. Maybe he wore a 7 badge, but
or 7D.
7D. Yeah. But yeah, you guys were right on with that.
Okay.
Is there an 18?
I think Tennessee should do that with basketball at number 5, because I love Chris Lofton. He absolutely deserved to have his jersey retired. But there's a lot of good players that have worn number 5 that I think also deserve similar honors.
Yes, Landon, number 18, but it's traditionally for the player who exemplifies leadership, teamwork, and character. So, Garrett Nussmeier, Josh Williams, Greg Penn III.
You don't want to be 18. You want to be 7.
Yeah, you want to be 7.
Okay.
And like going back to not having numbers retired, I think it kind of sucks. And if I was Peyton Manning, I would think it kind of sucks. Like no one can wear 16 at Tennessee. That kind of sucks.
One person can. He's a freshman.
Don't start this. Okay, I'm officially putting an embargo on Marshall Manning on this podcast. That's the last time his name's going to be said ever, because he's not coming to Tennessee even if he's good. Statistically speaking, the Mannings don't follow in the footsteps. He's more likely to end up in the Big Ten than he is at Tennessee. We just have to pray he doesn't go to Alabama or Florida. Or maybe Jared Curtis continues what Diego Pavia did in Vanderbilt's powerhouse and he goes plays in Vanderbilt.
That would suck.
Obviously,
he won't play at Tennessee. I would
or he stays
so much
home,
money on it.
He stays home and goes to UTC.
That'd be great too.
Like
I would love that. I would love that for him. It won't be Tennessee. Eli wouldn't have ended up at Ole Miss if it wasn't for David Cutcliffe. There would be one Ole Miss guy who didn't even play football there. One Manning kid.
We know Peyton's old, but God, when he was holding that phone and taking that video that way and kind of had the old man, like I was like, damn, Peyton is old. Like,
there was one accidental selfie from that series.
Yes,
he forgot to flip
absolutely.
the camera around. Yeah.
That's such a great meme.
It is. It's so good.
Yeah. No, I hope he's great and I hope he comes to Tennessee. I just know it's not likely.
You're not getting your hopes up. But
I just know that. Well,
deep down, you're like,
our only hope is that Manning is a true Vol, like true and through. Where I feel if I had the athletic prowess to birth a child that had that athletic prowess, they would choose Tennessee because I've literally drilled it in their brain since birth. Like their first words were "Go Vols." But I don't know if Peyton's that kind of fan. That's our only hope, if he's that kind of fan. And Marshall has attended a lot of sporting events, so maybe.
In today's day and age, as long as Peyton is giving some money, a large chunk of money to Tennessee athletics, I think you're okay with whatever.
Sure. Oh, I mean, I've never even seen the kid throw a football. Honestly, I haven't. So I mean, I don't care at this point.
I think he's like 5'9" right now. So
if Lane Kiffin was our coach, he would have already offered him just for the tweet.
Oh yeah.
Because who did he offer at USC? He offered a 14-year-old.
Yeah, I don't
Dude,
know.
That's that pause. I'm sorry, Lane.
There was this is a little off topic, but there's this Ole Miss beat reporter today that tweeted out an actual, like, he was a reporter for scouting and like recruiting, a freaking 12-year-old. I'm like, what are we doing?
Lane Kiffin offered David Sills a scholarship when he was 13.
Hell yeah.
You really nailed that one.
Yeah, he played wide receiver, didn't he?
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
He played wide receiver in the Big 12, didn't he?
Yeah, West Virginia. I think he caught a lot of balls against us in Charlotte, if I remember correctly.
Oh.
All right, what are we doing first? We got this O-line, or are we doing breakout players? What do you want to do?
Let's talk some O-line.
Okay.
Let's talk some O-line.
Getting after it.
I don't know if they appreciate that, but yeah.
I mean, you have a center that has a vertical bar, so I think.
Does he still have a vertical bar? Because have we seen the helmet this year?
Ooh, I don't know.
That feels like that center is probably the worst position to have the vertical bar at.
Yeah, I would change it up a little bit. He needs to play better. So
we're talking about Sam Pendleton, in case you didn't know. But.
Yeah. But last year, I was kind of looking at what the offensive line did. Obviously, threw for 1,000 yards, had a 1,000-yard rusher, gave up 22 sacks. Not all on them, but 22 sacks as a whole given up by that offense. And I think the more the season went on, it felt more inconsistent with the line.
I was very happy to hear oh my gosh. Alec, how do you say his last name? Ablin. I was very happy to hear him say that. I was like, because it felt that we had a drop off towards the end of the year, which obviously we continued running the ball really well. But it felt like it wasn't the same as it was through the first 4 or 5 games, whatever it was.
Yeah.
And he mentioned that they need to build to where they're better deeper into the season, and they recognize that it wasn't as good as it was. Mm-hmm. So I'm glad I'm not completely crazy. Like there was something that was not clicking there towards the end. And I mean, I think for me, I feel good about not only the offensive line, but also the depth of the offensive line. And so I hope that allows them, because I mean, there was some injuries. They moved that line around a lot. I mean, you had David Sanders not play in the first 4 games of the year. So
I don't think he played till Mississippi State, right?
I don't remember.
I think it was.
Okay. So a lot of movement across that offensive line, which is a good thing that they have that flexibility.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, I think that some of the injuries throughout the season obviously impacted them. And you mentioned it wasn't all offensive line. I mean, the one that stands out to me was the Oklahoma strip sack that David Sanders didn't do well, but I can't remember who it was. Was it? It was the tight end that didn't.
Well, they came out and said that wasn't even on David Sanders. It was a whiff on the pre-snap. The quarterback missed that.
Okay. Wasn't there a tight end there too?
Maybe. I don't know.
I mean, regardless, like that's the one that stands out to me. That was just bad. But the one that stands out that was bad that wasn't the offensive line's fault entirely.
Yeah, but I mean, you don't even know, like, when stuff like that happens. Obviously, like, you go straight to David Sanders,
sure.
Like, you messed up. But I do think it was a protection issue, and that's a communication issue. That's also on your quarterback. So that's not just David Sanders. I mean, you saw, like, as soon as he came off the ball, he was like, "Hey, this guy's just free," because he whiffed at him a little bit after he saw it. But it was, I mean, too late. Whatever. There was a tight end.
That game sucks so much. All right. Sorry.
Yeah. But Tennessee, I think this is a strength for this team. I think you have 5 returners that have starting experience. Last year, you have Sham, David Sanders, Jesse Perry, Wendell Moyes, Sam Pendleton. All 5 of those guys have, and then you mentioned depth. Like, they didn't just go get one guy. When you lose Hurd to Kentucky, you don't just go get one guy. They got a couple guys. Donovan Haslam, who's played a ton of snaps in college, from West Virginia, and you get Ori Williams, who played sparingly at LSU this past season. So I think there is options. There are options at tackle. I mean, they did that sled drill the other day at practice, and it was going around online. But it is just crazy to me that Tennessee has like a 330-pound tackle on one side and 310, I think, on the other. Do you remember when we started Nathan Niehaus at tackle?
No, I don't.
He was converted tight end that weighed 280, maybe.
What year was that?
Was that Pruitt?
Okay. So just a few years before that, we had Jonathan Kroom, who was a tight end converted to wide receiver. Just crazy. He was a prototypical tight end. He blocked like a tight end. He was the size of a tight end. Why we put him in receiver, I will never know. Yeah. But it's crazy that Jonathan Kroom was like one farther idiot down the chain of a coach of being an offensive tackle.
Yeah. Jason Kroom, right?
Jason Kroom, sorry. Not Jonathan Kroom.
Yeah.
Jason Kroom. A South Knoxville hero.
Yeah, there was tons of, and then there was somebody else that was super small playing tackle.
I feel like we've had a lot of small, and I'm assuming in that video you're not even talking about how tall is it, Gabriel Lucinda, who's a ginormous human being.
Yeah, Ori Williams is 6'8". Like, Tennessee actually has like NFL.
We have like 6 Tiny Richardsons on our team.
Yeah, NFL type players playing tackles, which is not something Tennessee did every single year. So that's nice to see.
Yeah.
They've recruited well. They've done well out of the portal with offensive line. So I think this is just another year for that. And you also have returners.
We just know our starting lineup. There could be some movement, slight movement. Like, we know who the 5 are going to be. And that's
you know the core for sure.
The biggest thing, Landon, for me, and this is for the whole team, but especially this offensive line, is penalties.
Yep.
Can Tennessee avoid penalties this year? Especially the back-breaking ones, but I also just want to quit being so penalized.
Yeah, it felt like it was deep into games. It felt like it was toward the end of the season when all the inconsistencies happened. And I think that is a big reason why Derek Owings is here too, to cut
Yeah.
down on some of that.
And this is probably not correct. I recognize that, but it feels like when you have an offense that relies so much on catching the defense off guard, going fast, getting set up when they can't get set up, you should never have a pre-snap penalty, ever. Your entire offensive game plan kind of get, not that you can't be successful, but you set yourself up for it to be much, much harder when you commit a pre-snap penalty. So you're shooting, like, not only does a penalty actually shoot yourself in the foot, but you're shooting your game plan, your entire game plan in the foot when you commit a pre-snap penalty.
Yeah.
It's one thing to get called for holding. This sucks, but that's one thing.
Yeah.
Jumping is unacceptable.
Yeah, when everybody else is looking to the sideline and you jump off sides, you're like, whoa, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Get the call. Also think like this has to be a strength for Tennessee because you are playing a young quarterback. You do have a successful running back. You do have good wide receivers. You have some tight ends that you believe in. If this offensive line can be a top, let's say 5 in the SEC, I mean, no doubt this should be a top 5 offense in the SEC.
Put me in the playoff.
Yeah, sure. Sure. But yeah, got to do it for the entire season too. I think staying healthy is one thing. You do have some depth. I think Sham, Haslam, Jesse Perry could move out to tackle if you need him to. Because we assume it's going to be Ori Williams, Jesse Perry, Pendleton, Moy, and David Sanders from right to left.
Sure.
That's what we think is going to be the case. I think Donovan Haslam could be a guard. I mean, Sham has starting experience, and I think Jesse Perry played better as a tackle last year.
I was going to say that's
true position as a guard.
Yeah, that's the only movement would be Perry out to tackle and then plug. Yeah. It seems like they can plug whoever in. So plug. You mentioned Umarov seems like the obvious one just because of his being here forever.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see what that looks like. But yeah, like you said, they do have options. So I think a big year for the offensive line. I think Wendell Moy, you kind of know what you're getting. I think David Sanders is set to have a really good season at his natural position at left tackle. You hope Pendleton is more consistent. Obviously, like the center is such a big part of this offense and what they want to do. And then Jesse Perry, I think he's an NFL player, which when he committed from was he from Nashville Christian?
Is it Nashville Christian or was it Murfreesboro Christian? I don't think he was Murfreesboro.
Some tiny school that ran the wing T. Everybody's like, who is this kid? Who's this 3-star that we just offered?
Middle Tennessee Christian.
Middle Tennessee Christian. Yeah. But he's been a really good get for Tennessee. Hopefully he can, build on what he did last year. At whatever position. I think he's going to be a starter at wherever. So,
yeah. Yep. I like that. I mean, I love the offensive line, even through some of their faults last year. I was a defender.
Yeah.
I went down with the ship, as one would say.
Also, if I'm looking at right side, you have Jesse Perry, Ori Williams. I think that's decent. But the left side, you have All-American Wendell Moy and then David Sanders. I'm like,
yeah, get a Sean Bishop on a stretch play out left.
Yeah, something like that. Let me run between the tackles on the left side, please. Tennessee didn't rush for 2,500 yards last year for the first time in the Josh Heupel era. Do you think that changes this year?
Yeah, I do. And I think partly because of if we want to go ahead and talk breakout players, obviously you have Deshaun Bishop who's broken out. But I think a lot of this is hype and talk because I know DeJuan Morris is kind of your assumed 2-back. I think it's Javen Gordon. How do you say his name?
Yeah.
The talk around him seems like he might be getting the second most carries.
I think he's your number 2. Yeah.
And the little bit I've watched him, I think I like him running behind left or right side of the line, Landon.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we get to 2,500.
Okay. I like that. Yeah, I think you need multiple guys. Obviously, you need multiple guys. Deshaun Bishop runs for 2,500 yards. I mean, that guy's
Retire his number. Retire 18.
Please. Honestly,
maybe. Are you trying to think who else is worn number 18?
Jason Karoom, we just talked about.
Yeah, because I'm sitting here blanking. I'm gonna have to.
Joshua Josephs was 19. Did Brian Maurer wear 18?
I think he did. That's a good enough reason to retire right there. Dale Carter, can't believe we missed that one. Craig Colquitt,
Nigel Warrior also wore it.
Good call. I don't see anyone on here. My quick. Jason Allen wore 18. I don't remember him wearing 18. That's crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. That's it. That's good enough reason to retire, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'm in.
I mean, Dale Carter could probably do it all on his own, so that's an obvious lock-in.
Yep. All right, so 18's on retirement watch.
I think so.
Because this offensive line that we're super excited about. I don't really have anything else, and we're going to talk about breakout players, but while we're kind of transitioning into that, I think my biggest breakout player is an offensive lineman in David Sanders Jr. Guy looks the part. I think he looks the part. I mean, I know he started some last year, but I think he is poised to have. I mean, this guy, he's picked to be a first rounder. When you're a 5-star, you're picked to be a first rounder. And I think he's going to be on everybody's radar to be exactly that after the end of the season. So,
I like that. Another guy, and sorry. So we are officially moving to breakout players. You have nothing else for the offensive line. We need to
no, I don't.
Okay. I'm gonna stay with the offensive side of the ball. I know this is a little bit of a cop out, and I apologize, but I think it's whoever your third receiver is. I think is going to get plenty of touches, and I think you have enough options there that whoever it is going to be a breakout for Tennessee.
Okay, I like that. I'm going to go other side of the football on the line. I'm going to go Nathan Robinson. Flashed a little bit last year.
Okay.
And maybe somebody's like, well, he broke out last year. I mean, the first 3 games, he had 7 tackles, 1.5 sacks. He ended the season with 14 tackles, 1.5 sacks. So, want to see it in SEC play.
Sure.
So, I think Nathan Robinson, hopefully, health is a big thing with him. Got to stay healthy, but I think he is set to have a really good year for Tennessee. Whether he starts or not, I think is irrelevant. He's going to get plenty of run at that defensive line spot. So
sure. Cherry picking some good news of coming out this week. I'm going to go Jordan Norman. Your assumed Leo.
Okay.
So we'll go with him.
I'm getting clowned in the chat. That's crazy. Yeah, David Sanders at the Duke's Mayo Bowl, and
can you give me an example?
Bowl. He was at the game. It was just that kickoff game, right?
Yeah, tell me how you yelled it. Like, give me an example. Was it like David? Was it like David?
I didn't go, David. No, I didn't do that. I just went.
Were you just real cool about it? Like, hey, what's up, David?
David.
Okay.
Probably something like that. Probably.
That might be worse than anything I threw out there. All right.
I can't. Try to make
do that again. Do that again, because it kind of
yelling
like
another man's name is just
kind of look like you're trying to pick someone up at a bar. There, go ahead, hit us with it again.
David.
There you go. You're waving a cab down now. Okay. David. You know what movie that's from? David.
Dude, you sound like the what's her name from Friends that says Chandler Bing? So you're kind of
what is her name? Oh my, yeah.
You kind of remind me of her and Estelle. Those two put together.
David.
Yeah.
I lost it. It's from God. Now I'm blanking. Will Smith. Independence Day.
Okay.
The dad and Independence Day. Let me get a quick here.
Wat je ogen zien.
This is an ad. It's a long. I got to get YouTube Premium. I don't have the money for that, but man, the ads wear you out.
Oh, dude. You're telling me I let my kid try to watch YouTube when I'm getting ready in the mornings, and I mean, he watches 90% ads. So
Here we go. This is someone make a highlight tape of David.
David.
everybody find that video and send it to every Ohio State fan you know.
Oh God, no! I want to be. I blocked so many of them on Twitter. I haven't even interacted with any of them. I just blocked them. So I don't want to see them anymore.
So much. Yeah, I'm the same way. I did the same thing. All right, who's another breakout player?
I don't think it can. Yeah, it counts because we use the term flash. We think it counts. Idris Farouk. I'm staying on the Farouk train. You've had a couple mentions of him during camp too. So, also, I don't think I'm saying his name right, based on how it's been said in interview. Idris.
I think it's right.
I think it is too, but his coaches aren't saying it right then.
Well, I mean, we'll see. In a few years, we'll probably
say
that it wasn't right, and we get a new saying for it. So whatever.
Yeah.
Can we say pending recovery, Ethan Davis?
Sure.
Yeah, I think that's a great one.
Yeah, I know he played, especially
at the end
of the year. Yeah, he flashed at the end of the year, big time.
Yeah.
But I'd feel like if he bounce back healthy, I mean, we've talked about how important a spot is that tight end position for Tennessee this year, and how it was sometimes gone in last year. I think Ethan Davis can pop.
Yeah, if he plays like that, like he did the end of last season, I mean, you're set.
Yeah.
So, I think that's a good one. Give me Jaden Perlotti. Give me the freaking piss missile. Give me that guy.
That's not a nickname. Get out of here. No one's ever referred to him as piss missile.
I mean, I just want to see him on the field. I don't know if he's in the right spot all the time, but he's around the football every time. So that's what I like to see.
It's crazy. All right. That's a good pick. It's a crazy nickname.
I think also a good one to pick is whoever running back 2 is, because obviously Deshaun Bishop is going to get heavy carries, but there's going to be games where either he gets banged up, and we're playing 9 SEC games this year. You know what I mean? He's going to get banged up. He's going to get hurt, but
good job. That is
whoever running back 2 is, I think, that gets actually all those touches, I think will be the breakout running back that you can expect, to be the guy next year.
Yeah.
How much? Well, let's say we think it's going to be Javen Gordon, probably be that number 2 back. How many yards does he need to have a breakout season as a number 2 back?
To have a breakout as a 2, that's tricky. I'm gonna say 8.
8, damn.
If he's your number 2 back, and we're splitting carries, how Josh Heupel split carries, that means he's getting 100 carries, 100 plus.
He's rushing 8 yards a carry.
Fair enough. 600. I was gonna say 600, and then we said number 2 back, and that threw me off.
You are right. If he rushes for 800, it's definitely a breakout play.
Sure. I'm going to say 600 because he's going to get close to 100 carries.
Let's say this. If he rushes 8 yards a carry, he didn't get the ball enough. No matter how many carries he gets, he doesn't get the ball
enough. That's Deshaun Bishop. I don't care what Deshaun Bishop does. But, I mean, I would say breakout's tricky because you can look at him and say he had a great year. I guess I'm also weighing in how, is Tennessee successful? Because if he has a breakout year and Tennessee's not successful, I don't really care.
Yeah.
I'd say 600 for the happy medium of Tennessee was successful and he had a breakout year.
So I was pulling it up. So in So last year,
That number 2. Go back to 2020. I'll go. You got 2025. I'm gonna
I got it all right
24.
here. I got it. So last year, Star Thomas was number 2 at 596 yards. 2024.
Real quick before you jump off Star Thomas.
Yeah.
How many touches did he have? Carries did he have?
He had 104 attempts last year, and Deshaun Bishop had 182.
I was kind of disappointed with Star Thomas's performance. I think I'm getting back on the 800 train.
Well, hold that. I think you're probably closer because 2024. Let's see.
Well, Peyton Lewis
2024, Deshaun Bishop had 455. Obviously, Dylan Sampson ate it with 1,400 yards, almost 1,500 yards.
Yeah.
But what was weird about that season is Deshaun Bishop, yes, he was a running back too, but he had the third most rushing attempts on the team. Nico was actually second with 109.
I think Bishop was hurt
Yep.
some in that year too. So that
Yeah, in 2024 is a bad representation just because so much of the carries went to. Now, yards per carry, Deshaun was right around 600. So I think 600 probably is the mark.
Yep.
Yeah.
Would you say 2023 season? Here we go. Dylan Sampson, 604 yards.
okay.
Yeah. So I think 600 is the mark.
Yep. And just to round it out, 2022.
2022 should be probably,
It was
800
more of a
with
split.
Jabari.
Yep, it was 875 with Jabari was number 1, but then Jalen Wright, then Jabari 734. But
Okay.
once again, Hendon Hooker ate up a lot. He had 104 attempts for 430 yards. So
I'd say, I mean, it seems like that 2-back is right around 6 yards per carry.
yeah,
Close to it.
Yeah, Javen Gordon last year, 128 carries, 516 yards for 20.
Ugh.
Only 4 yards per carry.
I'm out on him. Give me DeJuan Morris.
Well, his offensive
I'm
line
kidding.
should be better too.
Well, that was a playoff team. Playoffs.
Playoffs.
Yeah. Anything else for breakout player?
I had one more. I had Idris Farouk also had Trey Poteet.
I like that. Just because.
He's probably going to be your third corner. I
Great
think
first
it's a
team.
good one. I think Mr. Football in the state of Wisconsin too, so I think that's sick. Let's remember last year. Ty Redmond. Let's go back before Jermon McCoy gets hurt. I don't think anybody was expecting Ty Redmond to even play. I mean, if they saw him out in public, they're like, who is this kid? And then he gets hurt. I think he's moved to number 3.
Mhm.
I mean, Jalen McMurray was still there too. So
Right.
he just kind of like worked his way up and there were some injuries there. Obviously you lose Ricky Gibson and then he just kind of moves up until he breaks out. So I think
Where
Poteet-
is Jalen McMurray?
I think he's gone. I think he was out
Yeah.
of eligibility. I think he's with he was with the Titans.
Wasn't he in the
worked out.
2022 class?
I don't know. Because he was a transfer from Temple, so I don't know when.
Just throwing it out there.
I mean, yeah. Bring him back.
Wouldn't hate it.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe they do. But I mean, especially with Jadaeus Richard getting hurt, I think Trey Poteet, he's going to have to play.
Right.
I don't think you're expecting him to have like a breakout season like Ty Redmond, but you could. You're one injury away from him being a starter, pretty
Sure.
much, with all that. So I just say Trey Poteet could be, because of what you've experienced in last year with Ty Redmond. I think he could help give you some snaps and then see what you got. Even though they got Jadaeus Richard. And I know Kalen Lee is probably going to be that other starter besides Ty Redmond, but they still played Jalen McMurray quite a bit last year, and he wasn't a starter.
Yeah.
So Yeah, we'll see. I just want to kind of throw that one in there. But, dude, I'm excited for Idris Farouk.
I am too. I hope he's a little more sound.
Yeah, we picked on him a little bit. He got his lashings on the show, but
sure. We were also big sporters. We were fair.
Yeah.
Fair and balanced.
He's a Buc-ee's guy too, so
oh, is he?
I cheer for Buc-ee's, yeah.
When are they going to do an NIL deal?
I don't know. The only reason I say that, I saw him at a Buc-ee's one time.
What'd you hit him with, Idris?
No, I didn't say it. I think he was a freshman, and
you draw the line. So you're only into the guys who aren't freshmen yet. Once they get of age, you're done.
Well, okay, no. I mean, like, no one really, like, he hadn't played any, like, no one really knew who he was, but
okay.
And he's with his family. I wouldn't
interesting.
Be like,
I'm sure David was all by himself. No mom or dad in sight.
Yeah, it's okay.
I'm just trying to find out the balance. I'm just trying to find the balance where we're
I mean, you're not, like, you bring up a good point. I don't know why I should have. I don't think, like, I'm kind of with you. What was I going to say his name right? Was he going to correct me if it was wrong?
It would have been a good learning moment, Landon. We
David,
would have known on the show.
Pretty easy to say.
David's much easier than that name. I agree. To quit harping on you, I'll give you a break here. I want to show you guys this play that popped up on someone's doing a no context Vols page, which is fun because you just get to see random pictures and videos. And this video popped up, and it's one of my favorite plays in probably all of college football because of the absurdness of it that no one really talks about. I'll let you all watch it. We can watch it twice if we need to. Pay attention. Tell me what you find interesting about this play.
Here, the bottom of the screen is Boyd. One-on-one
Tennessee versus Vanderbilt in 2011, overtime.
Picked off again. Eric Gordon. It's a foot race, and he will not be caught. Touchdown, Tennessee. Ball game.
Anything stand out to you?
Why they blow a whistle?
They blew the whistle. They blew it dead. No one reacted. The referee, we can go back and watch it. The referee spots it. He goes as far as to spot the ball. Referees convene, and I'm assuming this is an assumption from someone who was at the game. They said, "Did you blow it dead?" Because James Franklin is losing his shit. Blew it dead. Or it might have been, who's the vest guy? I don't remember when Franklin left. It was either him or the vest guy.
Derek Mason.
Yeah. And they're going, "Did you blow the whistle? Did you blow the whistle?" And the guy that blew it's like, "I didn't hear a whistle." And they're like, "Yeah, but we saw you spot." He's like, just in case we had to spot it. I grabbed it. I was on top of it. I didn't touch my whistle. I don't know what you're talking about. And they let that play stand. And we went on to win that game, which we were not going to win. It was James Franklin, by the way. I just remembered.
Jeez.
I think that's more egregious than the Texas-Georgia controversy a few years ago.
You know what? Derek Dooley does not get the love he should get for being able to rock those orange pants, dude.
Yeah, but the problem is he kind of ruined. Like, you can't wear orange pants without people being like, "Oh, Derek Dooley." So he kind of ruined them.
He kind of got that shit on though.
Yeah, they were also the wrong orange.
Yeah, they're very much the wrong orange, but like those kind of go hard.
I agree.
You gotta be so.
Trey, we had a basketball coach that during that era wore red pants because Derek Dooley wore orange pants. That's the kind of stranglehold Tennessee football coaches have on like high schools in the area. Like everyone runs a Josh Heupel offense now. Every high school.
Yeah. And that's the only thing he's known for because it sure wasn't winning. It sure
wasn't the stool.
Well, that's because he had to be on one.
And then you have that wheelchair that he left Mississippi State in.
Oh my God.
That needs to be no context Vols next post, him in that wheelchair.
Yeah, that and Hugh Freeze in the hospital bed. Like those are two of the
good images.
Yeah.
Do we want to go ahead? So we have that. Ronnie's a big fan of the golf shoes. We talked about this a few weeks ago, didn't we? how he wore golf shoes on the sideline.
Yeah.
I still want to know why. I need to know. We got to get Derek Dooley on. So that's the only thing I want to ask him.
Where's he at now? What's he do?
Didn't he was running for a position in Georgia.
He was running for Senate, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Okay.
And boy got smoked. Pretty sure. I think.
Let's look.
In a primary, I believe. I think wasn't he suing someone recently? Wasn't there some kind of lawsuit with Derek Dooley going around?
Isn't he a lawyer?
It was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He didn't get smoked. He had a runoff. He lost.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
because it was awesome. His opponent ran that. This guy sucked as a football coach. What makes you think he'd be a good senator? Which is just an all-time campaign. I mean, excellent campaigning.
The opponent he was against had a Donald Trump endorsement. He didn't stand a chance.
How does Derek Dooley not get that? I mean, he is like the world's best ass kisser. Is he that arrogant that he couldn't kiss Donald Trump's ass? Because he's arrogant. Like that dude. I mean, you don't get that kind of hair without being arrogant.
Who would be how big would our offensive lineman be if Derek Dooley was still here? I mean, Ethan Davis would probably have to be a tackle.
He'd have to be. Yeah.
I mean, good God. We wouldn't have any offensive linemen.
That was the point of Ethan Davis. Yeah, there wouldn't be official offensive linemen.
Mm-hmm.
We'd be playing like 7-man football.
Yeah.
We'd be in Division III with Sewanee. We would have left the SEC.
And we would get our defensive line that we brought in would get the non-starters would be transferred over to offensive lines, and then they would transfer in a year. So you'd have a revolving door every single year.
Yeah.
So on both sides of the football. So that'd be great.
Yeah. I have another video clip I'd like to show you guys. Because we were talking about doing like a sports competition on here a few weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm really jealous that what are these? Are they called the Patriot Games, or am I making that up? Because that kind of sounds sick. Is that what they're called? Patriot Games?
I've never even heard of this.
So it's some like they're getting 50 of the best, what they say are the best athletes in America, or 100, I guess, because I think there's one boy and one girl from each state, plus some territories. So there's probably like 106. I don't know. But Landon, everything they're doing there, it's not really like it's athletic adjacent, but I think it looks. If we used to do beer Olympics. If we did these events in the beer Olympics, it would rock. And I think I'll show you this one clip of like the great relay, like challenge they did. And I think we need to set something up like this. I joke that this is how you get a spot at my wedding. You compete in this.
Okay.
So this is fun. It's fun.
All name team here at the Patriot Games.
This is also on ESPN. And Cutter Boggs.
He's
That's
flirting with
sick,
a mullet.
man.
Here we go! 3, 2, 1.
This is one of the 50 best athletes in America, by the way. So I want you to think about that, to think if you could compete in this.
Standing on business. Every the first 2 stops. Look at that.
I don't know what that was.
Just throwing up a tennis ball?
Don't know.
It's Cutter, not
His name's Cutter Boggs.
It's
Give
Cutter,
him a
not
break.
his starter. Yes, sir. Go on and get through that. Yes. Now composure. Make it to the red line. There you go.
I also don't know what he had to hit there either.
With 2 stations left to go.
Not too high. Just follow through your target.
Composure, Cutter. There we go. Calm his nerves back down.
I don't know what the point of that event is either, but it looks.
He's gonna get fun. Under a minute. He's gonna get under a minute. Come on, Cutter. Go, Cutter.
Make it like Wade Boggs coming around third.
Of note, he did not run to home plate. He didn't even round third. He ran through. In our event, you do have to run to home plate.
I told you he was standing on business. That's it right there.
I can't watch that again. It makes me cringe. But I think we got to compete in that with a few beers in you. I think we have to do that event.
I think I'm a better athlete than that guy.
He's one of the 50 best high school athletes in America, so that's tough to say. He's at the Patriot Games. He's at the Patriot Games.
That doesn't mean shit. He caught a tennis ball.
3. He caught 3.
Like a dog.
That
and then he whiffed on a serve from volleyball.
The underhand volleyball serve really kicked his ass too.
Yeah, there's a lot of interesting things I'd like to nitpick about that video, but the most important thing is I think it looks like a ton of fun if you're all drinking and competing in that. And I do think several drunk versions of us could beat 50.7. I'm pretty confident in that, actually, even with adding the home plate aspect. Which I don't understand why you wouldn't have them run to home plate. That's crazy to me. Of all the weird things you did in that challenge, like the tennis ball pop-up challenge and the
he swung the bat? Did he even hit anything?
He did hit it, but he grounded out to the pitcher.
Yeah, I was like, dude, he rolled over on that. He didn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
All right, so let's say the tailgate group of guys did all this. Who would have the worst time?
Here's my question.
I wasn't going to say anything first.
Well, here's my question. What do you have to do in the challenge to like mark one level complete to go to the next? Because it starts off with a soccer challenge. Do you just have to hit the board? Do you have to hit a certain spot on the board? Because that could put somebody way behind.
Yeah. I think you just have to hit the target, right?
Just a general target.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know.
So who is it?
Who do you think it is?
The problem is we have there's not one just
I think
terrible
it's a
athlete that
set,
stands out to me.
I think it's one of the set of brothers.
I think it's probably Squirt.
I would, yeah.
See, wasn't Squirt a kicker? Didn't he have that leg? He's gonna get a quick leg up on you out the jump from some people. That's where he could separate himself. That's why I
struggling with the underhand volleyball hit.
That's an incredibly easy. That might be the easiest challenge.
Ugh.
I don't even think I would stop running in that challenge. That's how easy that challenge is.
It might be Nick Allen.
It might be Nick. That yep.
But can we make Nick try? Because I feel like he would again be pretty good if he tried.
I think bottom three, I would probably go. Dude, Wes is gonna fall in it.
Okay.
And I think he might struggle with volleyball.
I think you guys are really giving volleyball too much. The underhand serve in volleyball too much credit.
It's far. Like,
but if you
I'm not going to struggle with it.
If you only have to make it over the net and in play, that's really easy.
I'm going to be honest. Maybe this is arrogant. I think I smoke all you guys.
All right, we're setting this challenge up. We're setting this challenge
all
up.
of you. I smoke everyone in the tailgate group in this podcast recording. Yeah.
That's crazy, Trey.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Like in what? Like where do you get the leg up?
I just think I have. I just feel like I am.
I think that's part of the problem with this whole challenge. There's not a lot of places to get a leg up.
Yeah.
You just have to be faster.
I was gonna say I think I'm faster.
Seen.
I think I can.
How is that the epitome?
Like,
anyone sets that up and goes, "This is the epitome of American competition." Is crazy to me.
Trey's like, I can definitely catch those tennis balls faster than you.
That's the thing. If someone throws that third one to you slower, you lost time, and it's not your fault.
Okay, we're already far enough. What's it called? The what games?
I think it's called the Patriot Games.
Let's see what the other times are.
What about Dylan?
Dylan's just more athletic than you're giving him credit for. I
know, but what if he runs the wrong way for the bases?
That's I can't say that's impossible.
Trey, I think the wildest thing we've seen today is you saying that you would smoke everybody.
I have a hard time putting separation anywhere because I think everything in that challenge is so unbelievably easy.
Yes, I think it's ridiculous that because I think if you polled everyone, here's the thing. I think everyone would say what I just did. Like, I think I'd beat everyone. Like, I think because all the events are that easy.
See, here's the thing. I don't think I'd necessarily. I think I could compete adequately. I would vie for first. I do think, depending on the parameters we set on the soccer one, Now there are other soccer players in the group and other people who've kicked. I have an advantage. That's like the only inherent advantage in that game. Because the baseball one, all you have to do is swing the bat and make contact, then it's a race. There's no problem there.
I think for the baseball, you have to make good contact.
You have to hit it into the outfield. I think.
Are you saying for ours?
Yeah, for ours.
I think you have to I think you have to hit it because that's not hard, but it's also like you have to stop and make contact, like you said, good contact.
I think you should set it up on a tee on the inside corner and tell someone they got to hit it to the opposite field. That's what you got to do. Make it really hard on them.
How do you define opposite field?
If you're righty, you got to hit it to right field. If you're lefty, you got to hit.
How far into right field?
It doesn't matter because I think it's
there's no parameters there. Like that's why I'm drawing the line in the grass.
I'm going to be honest. I'm trying to look for these answers, and everything is behind a Politico or Fox News paywall, and it's just
you got to buy a monthly subscription.
I say if you put on a tee, you can't knock over the tee.
Yeah.
You can hit it anywhere though if you knock it off the tee.
I think it has to be good contact, but you can't just like
you can't define that though. Define good contact.
Well, if you make good contact, you're not knocking the tee over.
Okay.
Have you guys seen
or we do soft toss, like somebody just tosses it up to you and you got to.
Yeah, but then you get into you need a good toss.
Have you seen what the Barstool guys do for their little that they do? I like that idea where you have to toss it up and hit it with one hand because that's athleticism. A lot of people struggle with that, and you got to hit it above something.
That one is hard. That one's also hard because it's and it's different than baseball because hitting a wiffle ball is a different challenge.
God forbid we ask someone to hit a wiffle ball during our Patriot games.
No, I'm in. I'm just talking about the differences. That's it. I'm not saying one's harder. It's just a different type of challenge.
That's where we draw the line. Wiffle ball.
It doesn't matter. Trey's got us.
Trey,
yeah. I'm
not even going to compete. I'm not going to show up. It's Trey and what's his name? Cutter Boggs. Trey and Cutter Boggs.
And Ronnie.
Best athletes in America.
And Ronnie. All right, y'all want to snake draft these super villains? Before we do that, guys,
we do need to set something similar to that up.
Okay,
that's our. I mean, it's kind of tough to do before football season, but
great content too.
Yeah.
Before we do that, guys, go check out our good friends at hoviedrygoods.com. Use promo code MORE for 15% off that purchase. Best time right now. Get your game day hat ready. Not a better place to get it than Hovie Dry Goods. Again, use that promo code MORE, 15% off that purchase. All right, snake draft super villains Tennessee edition.
I'm really banking on you guys digging into your lifelong Tennessee bag because mine are definitely more broad and easier to pick from. So I'm really banking on you guys here. I
tried to go older, but I just couldn't, so I didn't. I mean, the oldest I've got on here is from 1997.
Are we going funny, or are we going just?
I got a little bit of everything.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, but my big question to you guys is: so I have, and I may not even pick him. I have one, and one's an interim, so I guess two former Tennessee coaches. Did you guys lean heavy on the Tennessee? Because I don't count them as villains. They sucked, but they weren't villains.
I have one.
There's one guy that I would consider a villain, but that's it. Did you I don't have Butch Jones on here, for example.
Nope.
He's not on my list.
Yeah, I mean, I wrote him down, but he's not a villain to me. He's not somebody I rival against.
I was just curious how you perceived this draft. I honestly can't remember. Let me look up who's first.
I went first last time.
I think it's you, Caleb.
I think it might be me too. Where's my notes here?
I think it's Caleb, Trey, Landon.
What was our last draft?
I went first.
Our last draft was.
It was games, right?
Games. Yep, games we'd want to attend.
We got out of order somehow then, because it should be Trey after Landon going first, but I can go first. I think this is the greatest. I think all Tennessee fans should recognize this guy as a villain. I don't think enough recognize him as a villain to Tennessee and college football. Everyone should despise his existence. We should riot against him and his clients. It's Jimmy Sexton.
That's a really
that's
good
a good
pick.
one.
I did not have
And
him on mine, but that's such a good
And
pick.
interestingly enough, he is an alum of the University of Tennessee. He's roommates with Reggie White. But I said I didn't have any Tennessee coaches, but of note, he has represented every single Tennessee coach since Lane Kiffin. Well, his agency represented Jeremy Pruitt, but that's him as far as I'm concerned, except Josh Heupel.
Josh Heupel wasn't with
He's
him?
not CAA.
He was.
Wow.
He didn't have an agent when he first signed at Tennessee. I think he might now, but he didn't then. So he's the worst thing to ever happen at the University of Tennessee. Not just because of the coaches he's gotten us stuck with, but also his agency and him are the reason that we are stuck with these massive coaching contracts and why we have these buyouts. It's absolutely, in my opinion, 1-1 Jimmy Sexton.
It's a really good pick that I didn't have on my list, but
He should have been on ESPN Ron McGee's. I'm disappointed in Ron McGee as a
Yep.
Tennessee alum for not picking him.
So
Yeah,
me
that's
up
right.
next.
Yep.
Okay. I feel like this is an easy one. When ESPN did theirs, they had him as the number one supervillain of all of college sports. I think it's Steve Spurrier. Now, I did my little research into it. Only finished with the winning record 14-10. So Tennessee did get him back a couple times. But the one I found most interesting, Peyton Manning went 32-5 as a Tennessee starter. I'm just saying, he went 32-5 as a Tennessee starter, and 3 of those 5 losses came to Steve Spurrier. So I feel like that plus the jabs that he would give at Tennessee.
Citrus
he's
without
gotta be up
UT.
there.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's right. Don't worry. That thing's mentioned plenty enough. Peyton Manning couldn't beat Florida. We're aware of that fact.
But there's a freshman at Baylor who's going to be Florida.
He's got their number.
Yeah.
That's a good pick. He's on my list as well. Landon, who you have?
Guys, this was the worst of the worst. And rest in peace. Athletic director Mike Hamilton is.
He died?
Yeah. I looked it up today in 2023. I think he died.
What? No. Did he
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Landon, is that right? Oh,
Maybe
my
I
God.
got
How do
but
I
think
not
he did.
remember that? Wow. Okay.
But yeah, Mike Hamilton fired Fulmer, hired Kiffin, hired Dooley.
So worse than Dave Hart.
I think he started all this. I think Mike Hamilton is, we want to blame Derek Dooley and Lane Kiffin leaving. This is the main guy behind everything is Mike Hamilton.
Okay.
So he's my first pick. I hate that guy. I guess I hated that guy. I don't know.
He spoke at my church and everyone really liked him. So
okay.
I think they took up a love offering for him because his salary wasn't enough.
They took a love offering
I
for
have
him?
no idea.
I was about to say he was getting. Anyway, what do you even talk about?
I think he was a Christian. I think he also adopted children, so I think he talked about like life of an adoptive parent.
Okay. He knew everything that he did wrong, and so he started adopting children and talking to churches. What a scumbag!
I think okay. I agree with you. I shouldn't have brought it up. Sorry.
All right. My next one. It's the good. It's not the good. It's the bad, the ugly. It's everything that's wrong with college football. It's the NCAA.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I thought you were going a different direction with that. All right.
Yeah.
That's fair.
They suck. They have no power, but until they go against Tennessee and then they have some power. I don't understand it.
The catch-22 of that is that NCAA is a member institution, so we are our own villain in this story.
Sure. Yeah.
Did you see where Mississippi State got hit with level 3 violations for sports gambling, and they haven't even released the names of the players? So their punishment could literally be nothing for all we know. Speaking of their terrible decisions.
We heard all this offseason. Chris Cole at Georgia has been arrested, and he was like linked with a murder.
Mm-hmm.
And he's on all these. He's on all these
does that
lists
mean?
to be a breakout player. Like,
what does that mean to be like linked with a murder? Did he witness it, or did he participate in it?
apparently it's with gambling. It wasn't with gambling. It was a what was it?
What's his name again?
Chris Cole? No, this is totally different. This is another Georgia player, but Jalen Carter, I think N'Kobe Dean.
Oh yeah, they covered up a death.
That?
They were a part of a
investment thing, and that guy ended up dead.
Yep.
Yeah.
What?
It was an investment that went bad, and apparently a lot of people lost a lot of money, and that guy ended up dead.
Okay, interesting.
But Chris Cole, I think he got arrested over the offseason. Was it?
Probably speeding, I had to guess.
I think there was drugs involved.
Probably drugs inside of a speeding car, if I had to guess, in Athens, Georgia. That's a safe bet.
And he's on everybody's breakout player. He's one of the top SEC linebackers.
We suspend people for suspended licenses. Shout out Chris Brazzell.
Yeah,
they were speeding arrest. There you go. Ding, ding, ding.
Golly, I'm gonna start playing Georgia football Jeopardy. Every guess is what is speeding. Every answer or every question, I should say.
So back around to me.
It's you.
Yeah.
All right. I have one that I really want to take, but I think I can get it on the wraparound. So if Caleb doesn't steal it. But so I'll go with an obvious one first, because I think I can win this draft. It's Nick Saban. 18-2 record. It's Alabama. It's the biggest rivalry of Tennessee football. It's Nick Saban.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good one for obvious reasons. See, I've got two. Now I'm curious. I want to make sure I make good picks here. It's my only former coach. It's Lane Kiffin. And I don't know if that'll be a popular one because you have so many Vol fans who still suck him off, which is beyond me. He left us in the middle of the night for his dream job that was falling apart. I mean, the school was crumbling. It was very obvious. He's sitting there on the tarmac thinking, who thought it would have turned out this way? Everyone in the world thought it would turn out this way. They lost 35 scholarships. I mean, Pete Carroll ran the country from Pasadena and fled because he saw what was coming. Everyone saw it coming, but it was his dream job. So by all means. And then all the bullshit social media he does. If you don't hate him as a Tennessee fan, you're naturally a cuck, and I hate that for you. Just really do.
Yeah.
It's Lane Kiffin. Number two is a little outside the box, maybe. And this is going back all the way to 1996. And then I hate to do this to our good friend of the pod, Morgan Wallen, because I really do. But it's Chris Fowler. Chris Fowler was a big part of the campaign to win Charles Woodson and Heisman. And then when Tennessee fans revolted for it, he called us trailer park trash on live TV. So Chris Fowler, with all due respect, actually, no, forget respect. You can go to hell. You suck.
Great picks, Caleb. And I got mine on the wraparound here.
I'm curious. I hope I didn't miss one bad.
No.
Nervous.
I'm stealing this from Landon. I guarantee he has it. It's Buster Posey and the San Francisco Giants.
Okay.
Stealing the coach. Yeah. I was like, I want this one. It might be, it's a little too quick, but like, let's say, Tony does fall out here at the Giants. I mean, it's not looking great, and goes back to college in the next year or two. I think you can still blame Buster Posey and the San Francisco Giants, because more than likely he's probably not coming back to Tennessee. You know what I mean? So,
yeah. Okay.
He's not. I'll just say that. Yeah. He's not.
Going back to, I know this is my turn. Going back to Mike Hamilton, he also, I mean, the good coaches that we had on campus, they left us with all these NCAA violations. So my 1 and 2 picks kind of go hand in hand.
Yeah.
With the NCAA.
Fair enough.
So,
yeah.
And the fact that we have issues getting transfers, Cade Mays was a big one. Urosh, which I guess they're trying to do us a favor. Maui Ahuna. I mean, the NCAA just sucks.
Yeah. My
next one, the Crane. We can't get a crane in this city.
You're in the
Take down Butch Jones.
like the literal crane. I was trying to think whose nickname that was. Okay.
Oh, yeah, the crane. I mean,
I'm gonna
waited
put
that
this on the
thing-
list as the Jumbotron crane. So it's
Yeah. We could not get Butch Jones off the Jumbotron for months because we couldn't get a crane on campus. It was the craziest thing I've ever seen.
yeah, that's tough.
And now look, there's cranes all over that campus.
It also didn't take a crane. We were just blatantly lied to. There was no crane involved. It was like one of those window washer things they brought down from the top. There's zero cranes involved in the removal of that sign.
Brian Kelly probably had a deal that you got to leave him for this amount of time.
Yeah. yeah.
Are we doing 4 or 3?
4, I thought.
Okay, perfect. I was like, because I still got some.
Yeah, I thought I got back to 4. Okay.
My next one. I don't want to go too much Butch Jones era.
It's a fine era to pick from.
I guess I'll just go a helmet.
Okay. Any loose helmets?
Any loose helmets. It just felt like when that happened, it was the beginning of the end.
Do you remember there was a rumor going around in 2015 on a Sunday that Butch Jones punched, I think it was Matt Crowder at practice?
And then didn't he make him like ride on a chalkboard?
I will not get punched by Butch Jones 1,000 times.
I'm an effing.
Was that Matt Crowder? Was that him?
I think that was him.
Okay. I don't know. I don't remember that. Just a nut job, dude. And I don't think that was true, by the way, because surely he gets fired after that, but he lasted 2 more seasons.
When that went around that like Butch Jones actually said that, and they're like, yeah, what happened? Shy Tuttle's face. Oh, he fell on a helmet. A guy that weighs 340 probably fell on a helmet and he just got a black eye.
What happened to the helmet? You should see the helmet.
Yeah, I mean, good God.
I do think there was a helmet involved in that incident. I think I've given my version of events. I think he absolutely got the shit smacked out of him with a helmet. I think someone brought a helmet as a weapon to a knife fight and wore him out.
Yeah. Yeah, they went full Miami and FIU on the field.
Yeah, there was not a fist thrown at that. I mean, that was a nasty black eye. It was like that big. Yeah. I think there was a helmet involved, absolutely.
And then there probably was a fall involved, but it wasn't how Butch Jones wanted it.
Butch Jones watching, he's like, yeah, we're going to go with throwing a helmet. That's pretty good.
Yeah. And everybody's like, because that was back when, like, I mean, there wasn't a crazy media access, but there's a lot more than there is now.
I'll tell you what, speaking of that, Landon, I know we joked about it before the season started. I am very surprised at the amount of media access that is coming out of Tennessee's spring or his practices this far compared to other schools. You know, I feel like there's been a lot of practices, like a lot of quarterback throws where you can dissect it, you know, and kind of make your own assumption versus a lot of people you like just see special teams and teams warm up. And I am shocked at how much is coming out.
Yeah. Oh, Gino, that's a good one.
That's mine. That's my next one.
Okay, good. I'm glad somebody got
it.
So
that's my next pick and my last pick. I got Gino.
Okay.
Gino holds a 17-9 record against Tennessee, 5-2 in the NCAA tournament. But the one that stings, he's 4-0 all time in national championship games against Tennessee, Lady Vols. So.
You say that though, like he's a rival. And I know you're not deep in the Tennessee lore. Gino Ariama's a scumbag, like far beyond being a good basketball coach. He's a rival,
awful person.
He told a player's parents that Pat said some awful things about Pat Summitt, so that that she wouldn't go there just to recruit. Made up falsities about it. The dude's a scumbag. Yeah, he's a rival or was a rival until that point, but also all-time scumbag.
Yeah, I had Gino was going to be my last pick. So
yeah, it's interesting how we went so many different directions. That's the only one that has been taken from me was Gino. That's the only other one I had on my list. So it's interesting. Just there's so many ways you can go with this. So, which makes my last one kind of difficult. because I have what I feel like are some okay ones beyond that.
I got a good one for you if you want it.
That will you'll give us those in the honorable mention.
Okay.
I just there's a couple directions I could go with this. I'm trying to make my list fluid, I guess. This guy's been mentioned on this one. It's James Franklin. He gave us hell. He got to Vanderbilt. He's a good football coach. He got to Vanderbilt, though, also at a time when we were pitiful. He's the only Vanderbilt coach in recent, I say recent history, in like the last 80 years with a winning record against Tennessee. And he made that Dooley, Butch era a million times worse by beating us year in, year out. Also, at one time, did it with a kid from East Tennessee at quarterback, which was painful.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my last one.
Caleb, looking at your list here, I know Lane Kiffin and James Franklin are both CAA agents. I'm trying to find out if Chris Fowler. I'm trying to find out if
I guarantee he is. I guarantee he is.
I almost went Heisman Trophy, but you said Chris Fowler, so I stayed away from the Heisman.
I had ESPN, and I stayed away from that. So Heisman and ESPN are good. CAA would be a good one, Trey. You bring that up.
I had Connor Stallions, ? South Carolina game. I thought that was a good one.
Yeah, he'd be a good one.
I had McDonald's bags.
Okay, that's a good one. I've got Brady Hoke, who was my other former coach, because that was
in all caps.
I've never seen. I can't think of another one off the top of my head where an interim coach has been hated more than the previous coach. Like usually he's your savior, but he was so bad, so stupid, and so fat that it was so easy to hate him. He was the worst. And then he kicked Juwan Jennings off the team, which you can't do as an interim. You can't kick a guy off the team.
Yeah. Also, I would like to change one of mine. Is that possible?
Let me see what
it's kind of it's in the same era. I would like to change the crane to the trash can.
Okay. I'll allow that.
Okay. Turnover trash can.
I had obviously Kirby 9-1.
See,
I don't hate Kirby personally. I hate Georgia, but like Kirby's a damn good football coach. And
that's why I didn't have Saban on my list, is like there's nothing really villainous about them to Tennessee other than just whipping our ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the whole thing though, I think Saban was like and is viewed as like a god.
Yeah.
Kirby is just like a good football coach, you know.
Sorry, I should say Saban. I guess I had Saban like ready to go if I needed to go there, but I just don't view him. Like one of the villainous things I can think of is the whole stuff with what's his name, Burton, that punched the girl, and he's like, oh, he didn't mean to. He was getting attacked. Like that stuff. Beyond that, though, the only thing he's really guilty of as far as Tennessee goes is beating the brakes off of us.
I also think
and having a bowl cut.
Nick Saban ran his mouth. He ran his mouth, still lies, and I don't think Kirby, at least in my opinion, I don't think he's like an arrogant on the mic throwing shit at everyone. I don't. Compared to Nick Saban.
Okay. Compared to Nick Saban, yeah. That's fair. See, I kind of like Nick Saban in retirement because I don't have a rooting interest against him. I think
I hate that he hasn't opened up yet and been like, yeah, we paid the players. Like, yes, I ran the car dealership. Like, I'm waiting for that Nick Saban to open up. Like,
buddy, as long as Miss Terry's around, you ain't getting that Nick Saban.
Yeah, off his rocker.
I also had Diego Pavia.
I had Pavia. I had Henry Toto. Ronnie mentioned him.
I had Nico.
I had Nico. Yeah.
I didn't have Nico.
I had the dads.
That's fair.
Henry Toto's dad, Nico's dad.
And then I had Coach Cal as well.
I had Cal. I had John Curry, another AD. I did have Charles Woodson as well.
That's a good one. Charles Woodson would have been a good one.
I had Tim Corbin. I had the Oklahoma kicker. I wrote him down. I scribbled his name. I scribbled him down while we were talking about Oklahoma earlier. And then the last one I had that I need Tennessee fans to get on board with. It's already started. It's gonna happen eventually where we all hate him. Clay Travis is the worst of the worst of us. He's a freaking Yankee educated lawyer, and he comes back and he tries to play this good old boy. I'm from the South. Shut up. And then he plays stupid because he thinks that's how Tennesseans should be, and it's obnoxious. I hate him. Speaking of orange pants, I think he got stuck with like $1 million worth of orange pants because he tried to like buy and then resell them during the Dooley era. Couldn't have happened to a better guy.
He's making quilts out of them or something.
He is a lot wealthier than me, so it worked out somewhere. But man, it just drives me nuts that he's like, yeah, us Southerners, us Tennesseans are supposed to be really stupid. Yeah, I'll play that role. And listen, I've told you, Landon, I think I recommended it to you. I've offered to loan you the book. His Dixieland tour, it's a good book. It's fun. It's an interesting look into college football. But as a Tennessee fan, he sucks.
I also have Kenny Chesney on here.
That's a great pick.
Kenny Chesney. Who else did I have?
Darius Rucker.
That's a good one. Just because he has the F Tennessee. But again, I respect that. He's never pretended to be a Tennessee fan, unlike
Dave Van Horn.
Kenny and Morgan.
Dave Van Horn's a good one.
He's a good one. He's just he's just so recent.
It's a recent,
it's
a recent rivalry.
At the Morgan Wallen concert, the night that we went was the night that Darius Rucker went, and I laughed so hard. Some guy behind us, obviously a diehard Vols fan, the whole time he's saying "wagon wheel," boo! This the whole time while people were singing. He was singing just constant.
Just during wagon wheel, he booed.
Yes, the whole,
interesting.
That's the only song he came on for. Was
it was more. Sorry, I immediately envisioned the Hootie because he played in Thompson Boyne Arena with Hootie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully this guy was there when Hootie was there and just booed the entire set.
See, but why didn't he boo Morgan Wallen? Neither of them are Tennessee fans. He should have booed them both.
Yeah, I'm so glad I was at the other one and it wasn't Darius Rucker.
It was funny seeing Peyton walk out live though in those pads. I cracked up laughing.
That rocked. I hate that Peyton Manning's such a big Morgan Wallen fan. Kind of makes me think we really should unretire 16. I just worry about his decision making if he can't spot a phony.
Mm.
I mean,
what about Brian Niedermeyer?
That's a good one. He might. There's like a 1% chance he's still, because no one will say where the beer barrel's at. There's a 1% chance he still has it. Because I would have it if I were him. That would have been the first thing I grabbed leaving the office.
Rush Probst, so we count him.
Sure. There's a rumor going around that he was trying to get a job with Jeremy's dad.
I think he is.
He is. They are hiring him.
I think they did. Yeah.
Okay.
I think we're one more increase in season ticket prices from Danny White being on that list.
Dude, I've heard so many people that used to be tailgating G10 these past few days. One of them is they're like G16 now, I think.
Yeah.
And then another one is like behind Canes.
Yeah.
Oh, like by the student housing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But listen, guys, we've raised $175 million. So
yeah.
Plus
be patient. The
I'll tell
entertainment
you what,
center's coming.
when I ran past the stadium a couple weeks ago, G10 was still standing and there was nothing going on. So
it's coming down. Yeah, they're piece by piece right now.
I think the top 200 donors got, or like 205 or something like that, got passes in G10, and that was it.
Wait, so it's still going to be open?
Part of it, yeah. The side.
I'm telling you, Caleb, there's nothing going on at G10 right now.
I was told they were tearing it down piece by piece currently.
Yeah, I think the side closest to the basketball is still
full disclosure. Parking garages scared the shit out of me. Like, I don't know, just I'm not smart enough to come to logic how it's built, and especially the small ones in G10. It's kind of short. Would you park in a parking garage under construction? Because I sure as hell wouldn't.
Not. I wouldn't.
Certainly wouldn't tailgate in one.
Hot take. I think parking garage tailgating is the most overrated thing in the world.
G10 though has the top, which is awesome. But yes,
okay,
inside
cool. You have
the
the top,
garage.
but like those people at G10, you're either leaving 30 minutes before the game's over, or you are sitting in G10 for 3.5 hours after the game. Like that.
Oh yeah.
That combination sucks.
Yeah, it's good to know somebody who does a tailgate in GT.
Absolutely.
It's not good to run your own.
Well, what was kind of nice is when we would tailgate over there and how we did it. We'd have to wait forever. We just sat out the tailgate and we post-game tailgated.
Which is fine for anything other than the late night games. Like when it's 1 a.m,
Sure.
like that Old Miss game, it ended at like 12:30 at night. Like, dude,
that was back when we didn't sleep though, Caleb. So.
Yeah. Oh, you're right. Yeah.
Now you got kids. Imagine your wife's when you come back home at 3 a.m. because you sat at G10 for 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
Baby crying.
Yeah, that'd be rough.
One more quick thing about Morgan Wallen. I've been trying to get out. Do y'all remember when he got told he couldn't come to SNL because he tested positive or he didn't test positive, but like he was out running around like the crazy man he was during COVID?
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember where he was at?
He was in Nashville, was he not?
No.
Where was he at?
He was in Tuscaloosa, Alabama at an Alabama football game, showing up in like dorm rooms.
He was
Maybe
at
not
the
dorm rooms,
with
but
the
apartments.
sororities, right?
He was in student sections with all these Alabama girls. No loyalty. No loyalty for my man Morgan. He has loyalty to one thing. I'll let you guess what it is.
It's undefeated.
It absolutely
lost.
is.
It is never lost.
It absolutely is. So yeah, just when you call him a Tennessee fan, guys, remember that. I mean, he's in the last 5 years, he's not even written the best song about Tennessee. Sadly, it's Megan Maroney who's out Georgia.
Change the fourth quarter song
to Megan Maroney.
Just change it. Just change it.
Honestly, I think we should at this point it should be sit in silence. I take silence over Morgan Wallen.
Why can't we just play Rocky Top?
Be pretty sick too.
Oh.
What about Spooky Rocky Top? I'm over that song, dude. I'm so over it.
Honestly,
I get it was cool,
guys,
but like it's over.
We missed a villain. It's Stroll the Pearl.
Whoever put that on their list, though, there's so many fans that love him, you would lose.
Yeah.
You'd absolutely lose.
That's true. Yeah, like Trey's wife, Annie, would hate it.
Oh, she'd be pissed.
One thing I did notice on our songs one, Trey, is someone was like, Inner Sandman is way too low. All I was thinking it's in my opinion, way too high.
All right. Anything else before we get out of here?
We are so close to college football. I don't think people realize how close we are. We got week 0 in 2 weeks.
Jeez.
Yeah. Week 0 is
the week 0
perfect.
slate is great this year too.
Well,
we have some really good teams playing football.
It is getting better in the sense of like the games being played, but it's so nice because it's a good balance of like it's not too much football.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not that there's such a thing, but it just sucks when you're having to pick games or jump back and forth. Week 0 is the perfect amount of football. It's a nice ease in. Get your toes wet.
Literally.
I need to deposit some money.
This Saturday.
I'm not gambling this year.
2 weeks. Yeah, okay.
You're not?
Guys, I'm trying to afford a wedding here.
Exactly.
I'm not letting Vegas take it.
Put everything
or
you
could get it. You could pay for it.
Yeah, my $5 unit bets are going to pay for it.
Hey, we should do this post show, but we should talk about maybe doing some like a betting segment of like some over unders on nationally, some teams that we like win total before they're gone.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about my idea for the snake draft throughout the season. I was like, Trey, we've decided we're doing this.
No. Just I'm talking about like some win totals of teams.
Yeah, I'm down.
I got 2 questions that were submitted. Do you want me to read those?
Oh yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
I don't have anywhere to be.
What's the biggest make or break game on the schedule for you?
Only because it's early. Go steal one. I think winning one on the road early against someone like Georgia Tech is huge. Because vice versa, losing it is detrimental.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Georgia Tech as well.
It's a linchpin game.
It's not make or break, but I still think there's a good chance Auburn is coming here undefeated, and I do. And I think that's a big game the week
Auburn
after.
and Oregon, dude. I mean, Trey loves some Bo Nix.
I think that's a big game after Texas before you go on the road to Arkansas. Like that's a make or break game.
Yeah.
Trey, who's your favorite quarterback of all time? And why is it Bo Nix?
No, my favorite quarterback of all time is Cam Newton.
Auburn.
Another Auburn guy.
Fuck.
Second favorite, Marcus Mariota.
Cam Newton's your favorite quarterback of all time?
I think college-wise, yeah. He's incredible to watch.
He's my number 2 in the NFL, so yeah. I get it.
Who's your number 1?
Yeah, but you at least had him as your franchise quarterback. Trey has no
Marshall Manning's dad, Trey.
Yeah, shit.
I kind of think it. Josh Heupel's had that one like bad road loss, except for last year. We didn't have a bad one, did we? We almost did with Mississippi State.
Alabama was bad because until you weren't. Like
yeah,
you were
we
there,
weren't,
you were
we weren't
in it,
predicted to win that game.
Yeah.
Is South Carolina to me is a weird game.
Yeah, but I feel depends on where you're at in the season when that game comes around.
Yeah. I also think it could be LSU.
Sure.
Yeah. I think it's really hard
Big playoff game.
To pin make or break games before the season. I feel like it's something that it's a lot easier to do mid-season. Like
that's why I'm leaning Georgia Tech because I'm like that can really if you look back at 2022, I think if you don't beat Pitt, that season could fall off the rails quickly.
Yeah. Well,
very similar to 2021, you lost to Pitt.
Well, last year it was that Georgia game. Like you felt good after it because like your team played well, but then it was like, man, we should have won that game, and
that really dictated the season. That's what much of the season felt like. Should have won that one. Should have done better. Did good. Could have done better.
I mean, the Georgia game and the ending of it was such a look into. I mean, you could literally see every loss that season. Like, okay, yeah, the Oklahoma, I see it against. Yeah, it's falling apart at the end.
Yeah. Last question: what is your ideal tailgate day?
Saturday.
I mean, just like what's your ideal tailgate look like?
I'm a big fan of the 3:30 slot. I like it late fall, so it's a little chilly. You can either wear jeans or a sweatshirt.
Yeah, like around the third Saturday in
jeans
October,
or sweatshirt. That's your two options.
Yeah, I do. I like
it.
I don't like
just sweatshirt only, no pants.
Sweating like profusely. Like that Texas game, it's gonna be a great game. I'm already dreading it, thinking about how hot it's gonna be.
Yeah,
it's
I'm gonna be honest.
Miserable.
I'm probably gonna be in the church bathroom a lot in the AC.
Yeah, it's gonna be miserable. But I love a.
You could just be in the church. You don't have to be in the bathroom.
Mid to late October.
No loitering.
2:30. Good breeze. You're past the time to where it starts during the day, ends at night. Like that's my ideal like type of game day. And
are you gonna start getting there early to the tailgates with us, Trey, or are you still gonna roll in later?
I'd like to.
Okay. Yeah, I like to get donuts, get there early, eat a few of those, drink a mimosa, eat whatever Tracy's cooking. I said it in that picture. I like to eat before everyone else gets there. You get the good stuff. Toss a little football. Watch some games.
Yeah.
Bet on some games.
Getting there early, that first, it's nothing wrong with everybody else getting there, but that like first like breakfast crew, like that's some of my favorites. Just watching game day, getting your bets in, talking about like what ifs, predictions.
Well,
like
and that's the thing too, is like, yeah, it might be a little warm, but even in September from like 8 to 10 a.m., it still feels great.
Yeah.
So that's a big up.
Yeah.
Like obviously we love SEC football, but God, dude, it's so hot early in the season. It's unbearable.
Yeah,
that's why I think
I'm not going to be upset.
It's going to be hot during the game, but like the tailgate is going to be awesome.
If someone buys my tickets for $700, I'm not going to be pissed at all.
Do you have them listed?
Yeah, I don't know for how much. I can't remember. Whatever like the lowest was in my section, I listed it for that, and it was around 700.
I need to list mine, or I just need to post them, I guess. I kind of want to wait till after Georgia Tech. It's a gamble, but
you need to wait. Well, you're really hoping Texas beats Ohio State.
No one's gonna. That's the problem. Is no one's gonna buy mine for 700 until Georgia Tech.
Yeah.
See what happens there.
Or until Texas beats Ohio State.
I don't
If we
think
beat
that'll
Georgia
matter.
Tech, they'll go for 700.
Yeah.
Guarantee it. I was going to tell you, Trey, like, I'm not interested in selling my tickets necessarily. I'm just interested in selling them to people who would pay way more than I would.
Yeah, no, I get it. We sold our season tickets off, so.
Oh, you sold them off completely?
We sold them to a friend
Okay.
that was wanting to get on them, and there was a couple games like we could still go to a couple ones. He's selling us back to face value, but I get it.
So which ones are you going to?
We're going to go to a whole bunch, but the ones we currently have tickets for are Texas, Auburn, and Kentucky. That's where we're looking for tickets for the LSU game still.
Yeah.
Sounds like you should have just kept your season tickets.
Well, that's what I mean, I still made good money on them. Like,
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. If anybody wants to buy mine, I got the seat backs this year.
there's going to be someone when we post this video on Facebook that's going to be selling their tickets too. Some AI bot.
All right. Well, guys, if y'all want tickets, reach out to Caleb and Trey. I have some for Texas.
Just
I
know
have
you're gonna be mad about the cost. Just be well aware. I'm not negotiating. This is like I'm going to the game. Unless you make me an offer I can't refuse.
That's the thing. I love that people message me. Sometimes they're like, hey, like I'm interested in these tickets. I don't want to pay an arm and a leg. I'm like,
That you're not interested in the team.
yeah. Like, are you interested or are you not?
We need to start a segment called Annie Corrects Trey because it's happened now multiple times. Annie corrected Trey after last show. We were talking about the Penn State Northwestern tickets for Northwestern's first game. I said 130. It was actually $430.
Yeah, that stadium looks sick. I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm officially out
Out.
like a shark.
All right, guys. Thank y'all so much for listening. Go check out our good friends at Roback, Use promo code MORE, 20% off that purchase when you use for new customers only. So go check them out. They got some new Tennessee game day gear. So
Courtesy of Faison Brandon.
Yep. Shout out. More important issues, Faison Brandon, hand in hand.
Yes. Last thing real quick. If Annie would like to fact check us, that would be hilarious because I know we say a lot of really wrong stuff on here, and I'm usually just in like blackout mode that I forget about it. So it'd be funny to hear how wrong we are later on.
It's going to be about Sterler Pearl, prices of tickets.
I wish people would clip more of this to be like, dude, did you say that? I'm like, I don't really remember, but yeah, that's me. And that sounds stupid.
That is my voice.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank y'all so much for listening. Have a great rest of your week. And we're bringing the boat in. David, we out.
Home run, slam dunks, give him six. Boys at MII, they got your big orange face. All year long is the place to be to hear some balls for life talking Tennessee. Hate us if you want, but we sure ain't worried.